Have you ever stepped on the scale and you're seeing the number go up and you're just thinking, what the heck did I do wrong? And then a couple days later, your period shows up. Yeah, same here. Let's talk about why your weight fluctuates throughout your cycle and why it's probably not what you think. So this literally just happened to me. I've been really mindful of what I've been eating. I have been doing, all of the right things, and my weight kept going up. I got to be about 183, I think 183.4 pounds or something like that. And I knew that my period was supposed to be showing up anytime, but there were really like no other signs other than my weight going up. I think the old me would have spiraled and kind of gotten down on myself instead of staying consistent. But being a pelvic floor certified physical therapist, I know that there's a reason that this is happening and that my hormones have a whole lot to do with it. The thing about this is that your weight doesn't just reflect fat loss or fat gain, especially as a woman. It also reflects your hormones. So the menstrual cycle can be split into 3 different phases. Phase 1 is the follicular phase, and that is like right after your period starts. During this time, your hormones are much more stable. Estrogen starts rising, you're a little bit less bloated, and your energy is much better during this time. And this is when you might see the scale drop. You're gonna feel a little bit leaner, and in general, workouts are also going to feel easier. This is not because you've just lost a ton of fat overnight. It's because your body is just holding on to less water. Phase 2 is ovulation. That's like mid-cycle. This is when your estrogen peaks. During this time, you might feel strong and confident and super lean. This is honestly the time where you usually feel the best in your body. Obviously, that's for good reason, because that is essentially your body saying, hey, let's go make a baby. Phase 3 is the luteal phase, and that is the time just before your period. This is the phase that literally messes with everybody. After ovulation, your progesterone rises. This can cause water retention, bloating, slower digestion, and you may be hungrier and have more cravings. So during this time, especially the closer you get to your period starting, the scale is gonna go up, but it is not fat gain at all. It's increased fluid, more food intake, and the hormonal changes that are causing the scale to go up. So this is the part that I really want you to understand, and that is that you didn't gain 3 to 5 pounds or so in the span of just a few days. That is just not how the body works. What you're seeing is your body responding how it is supposed to. So the problem isn't your body at all, it's just how you are judging your progress without being mindful and fully understanding your cycle. So here is how I personally handle seeing this like sudden weight gain. The first thing that I do is I zoom out and I look at the big picture. I compare my weight from day to day and even from month to month. I've started to also compare the calendar to where my period is supposed to be. I have a period tracker app, and that kind of gives me a good indication of if my period is going to be starting soon or not. And so I can literally anticipate that the scale is going to go up. And if I'm not quite anticipating the scale going up, I do check back at my period tracker app and kind of get an estimate of around when my period should be starting. Having this like logical approach to analyzing my weight and looking at where I am in my cycle helps me to not panic at seeing the scale going up for what seems like no good reason at all. The other thing that I'm more mindful of during this time is not restricting myself more than I should be. This is important because when the scale goes up, you don't really want to be slashing calories or punishing yourself, because that usually backfires. And for me personally, it backfires like 100% of the time when I am overly restricted and then I go back to like my regular eating pattern, because I always end up getting stuck in a binge type cycle. So the way that I best support myself is by being consistent. I stay hydrated. I make sure that I'm getting my fiber in. I still keep doing the things that I'm always trying to keep up with for managing my stress. And I don't demonize the cravings that I get. Sometimes I give in to the craving and have just a little bit of what I'm wanting, and then I try to give myself something more nourishing to go with the craving that I'm having. So if you are on your weight loss journey and you've ever felt like you are doing everything that you're supposed to be doing and you're seeing the scale go up, this might be one of the reasons why. Your body is not working against you during this time. It is just going through its healthy, typical cycle. And I think once you take a step back and fully understand your cycle and how it may impact your weight throughout the month, you can actually stop feeling like you're having to start over every month and make good progress towards your weight loss goals. If this helped you at all, comment cycle down below so that I know and I can make more videos like this. And if you're on your own weight loss journey, be sure to like this video and subscribe, because I'm sharing my journey in real time with you guys. And that is it for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.